네, 안녕하세요. 습두리우리입니다. 호그와트 레거시 저의 베스트 프렌드인 세바스찬을 만나러 왔어요.
Over here.
여기 있다. 눈가를 왜 그렇게
Sebastian,
뜨세요?
it's been a while. It has.
It's been a
Glad you
while?
received my owl. I
It's
have
been a
something to show you.
while까지는
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
아닌데?
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking
It's been a
for?
while,
I
맞네요.
did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
가자. 제가
There's
대학교
a
1학년
secret
때
passage just here.
별명이
It's well disguised.
세바스찬이었어요. 그래가지고 얘는 이상하게 정의가 이거 뭐 되게 수상했는데 이게 언더크로프트구나. 입장하기. 뭔가 딱 봐도 그냥
How did you find this
평범한
place?
구조물
My
같아
friend,
보이지는
Ominis
않잖아요.
He named it
오미니스?
the Revelio. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominis I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met.
저 갈색 가죽 글러브는 지난번에 나왔던 건데 왜 자꾸
He
또
used to
나오지?
sneak in here almost daily.
쓸데없는
We've
거.
never been caught.
I know Ominis. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does.
오미니스는 맹인이에요.
No idea how, though. Ominis was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominis. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominis spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand.
그랬었나?
Anyway,
네, 기억이 안
the
나네요.
Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells,
Really? Like what?
like the blasting curse. Professors say
Kedavra.
it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
학생들에게 가르치기에 부적절한 주문이라고? 말도 안 돼.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My
Gee.
thoughts exactly. A spell like
당연하지.
콘프링고 is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But
이제
you should
근단의
learn
마법
it.
나오는 것 같아요.
I
어두운
can
마법.
teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is 콘프링고.
Very well.
콘프링고. Z. 불마법이구나? 빨간색이면 공격
You're getting
마법이거든요?
it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
이거거든요? 콘프링고. 불을 쏘는 거구나. 잠깐만, 그럼 이거랑 겹치는데?
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. 콘프링go's candelabras.
오,
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a 콘프링고 cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done. 콘프링고.
무적인데? 콘프링고구나. 발음이 액센트가.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time
근데
Ominis
이게
and I
단순하게
practiced
불 쏘는 건데
콘프링고,
이걸 왜
we singed our
금단이지?
eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
나 이런 주문들을 더 배울 준비가
This
됐어.
is
빨리
exactly
아바다
the type
캐더브라
of
좀
magic
알려줘.
I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from.
오케이.
Been practicing similar spells here for
세바스찬이
ages.
처음에 나한테 그랬어요.
Although
어둠
I
관련된
didn't tell Anne and
마법들 자기가
Ominis
알려줄
about
수
every
있다고.
one.
수업에서는
Haven't
못
been
배울
here in
거라고.
some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd love to.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
저는 세바스찬을 100% 삼기로 했어요.
You
진실
must
말해줄게.
promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft.
세바스찬이 나한테
trust me.
먼저 마음을
Right.
열었기 때문에
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to
비밀을
Feldcroft, I'll
공유한
send you an owl.
베스트 프렌드 콘프링고. 콘프링고가 아니라 콘프링고. 부셔. 아니 이러면 너무 내가 좀 인성이 나빠 보이니까 나가자. 딱 걸렸다. 얘 걔다
Hello,
오미너스.
Sebastian.
이런.
Wait.
아씨.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new fifth year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
세바스찬 팔지 마. 세바스찬은 안 돼. 우연히 들어갔어?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room.
왜 급발진이에요?
Sebastian told you, didn't he?
아니.
You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
오미니스 이런 캐릭터인지 몰랐는데 처음에 나한테 되게 호감이었는데 근데 나한테 위협할
You
필요는
needn't
없는데
threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
오미니스 안
I
되겠어요.
know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
이 싸가지 없는 새끼 이거.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
콘프링고!
안 되네. 콘프링고가 안 되는데요. 얘한테 들어가는 거야? 오, 자, 들어가 볼까 그럼 다시 한번.
No one around here is going to stand for that.
안 들어가져요. 이씨. 안 들어가죠. 진짜. 메일.
Come and see me as
그
soon as you
교수님.
can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry.
교수님이
Hoping your time has been more
한가롭게
fruitful
여행
than
갔다
mine.
오시는 동안 제가 많은 사건을 해결을 했고 빗자루도 얻었고요. 그러면은 퀘스트 뭐가 생겼지? 메인 퀘스트 보면은 이거 생겼어요. 지도 내실, 피그 교수님과 대화를 하기. 샤프 교수님 과제는 썬더브루는 획득을 못했어요. 왜냐면은 그 재료가 아직 없어요. 무슨 재료인지 모르겠어. 천문학, 탑, 중앙, 연회장, 별관, 비밀방, 남쪽동. 이거 뭐야? 일단은 교수님한테 그냥 가보는 걸로.
I was
교수님.
hoping to see you.
새로운 주문을 배웠습니다. 콘프링고.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
여기 지난번에 그 퍼시벌 팽님 그분 있으신데.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham
나오죠?
awaits us there.
퍼시벌 레캠씨.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
히버스는 계획이 있어요.
To
우리
think
세바스찬을 곤란하게 했던.
it was beneath us all this time.
여기 맵이 굉장히 넓잖아요. 나중에 뭐 버스전 같은 거 여기서 한번 할 것 같아.
This looks promising. map, there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
레케임 교수의 초상화와 대화를 하세요.
Hello,
씨발
Professor
씨.
Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
아니요.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey
해리포터
and of
부레자.
trials we'd created for one who could see
뭔가 이제
traces
퀘스트
of
잔뜩
ancient
주잖아요.
magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
느낌상 4개일 것 같아요. 왜냐면 이제 영화 불의 안에서
I know that
4개였던 것
tower.
같거든요.
It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
부엌이타? 낯설어
I don't
보이는데요.
think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you
부엌이탑인가?
think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
혹시 아시는 게
You said
있으신가요?
that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times.
아,
It's north of
부엌이탑은
Hogsmeade.
아니고
My recollection
외부에 있는
is
것
that it
같은데?
seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
탑에서
I'll find you
뵐게요.
at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
왠지 피구 교수도 믿으면 안 될 필인데. 네, 지도 내실도 완료했고 일단 여기 불이 지금 여기 들어왔잖아요. 탑이 있는데 4개 아닐까? 느낌상 4개일 것 같아 퀘스트. 시벌씨?
콘프링고!
It's time you learned Glacius, the
교수님.
freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated
냉동
situation.
마법
But
글래시우스?
first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
호가와 교수님은 그분이세요. 이제 비행기 알려주신 분. 탑에 있는 피그 교수를 만나세요. 저건 이제 메인 퀘스트고요. 이제 세계 지도로 나가면은 어디 있을까? 에이, 이거 완전 북쪽 끝이야. 씨. 나는 여기가 금지된 숲인 줄 알았는데 그게 아니었어. 금지된 숲은 여기 조그만한 여기고 이 위쪽은 또 딴 데예요. 쭉 따라가보면 될 것 같고요. 허시벌 레케멘 시험. 근데 이게 하나가 아니요. 이게 한 개가 아니고요. 지금 시험을 여러 개를 주신 것 같아요. 순서대로 그걸 해야지 다음 퀘스트가 진행이 될 것 같고요. 갈릭 교수님도 과제를 주셨는데 윙가르디움 레비오사 나온다. 이거 되게 쉽다. 이거는 그냥 저 약초 재배하고 그리고 나서 그냥 써라 그거거든요. 간단한데 호가와 교수님은 호스미드 역 위에 풍선을 터뜨리세요. 휘디치 경기장 주변에 풍선을 터뜨리세요. 이거는 빗자루 타고 좀 해봐라 그건 것 같고요. 그 다음에 지도를 호그와트를 보면은 더블 퀘스트 뭐 생긴 거 없나? 서브 퀘스트는 없네요. 서브 퀘스트는 없고 장비 미확인 이걸 교복망토 구야 씨. 아까 내가 뭐 장비하고 있었지? 이건가? 이 외형은 이게 제일 난 것 같아. 아니 이거 전설급 케이프 이게 좀 활동성 있고 보이고 난 것 같아요. 그러면은 다음 영상에서 우리 쿄거 교수님이랑 갈릭 교수님 과제 해가지고 마법 2개 얻고요. 메인 퀘스트 퍼시벌 레케메 시험 진행하는 걸로 그렇게 하도록 하겠습니다. 재밌게 보신 분들은 구독이랑 좋아요 부탁드리고요. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.